Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, as we know, teams are on an international break for Nations Cup, Euros, different qualifiers, and all. So, yeah. But it's good to see Bruno. It's good to see some of our players playing well. Ugarte scored, I think, the before yesterday. Bruno scored a super goal. These things are just going to boost their confidence ahead of the challenge. The new manager bounce is definitely going to help. So this is just like an addition, having our players boost their confidence from scoring and playing well for their team. So yeah, it makes sense. Rúben Amorim has come in officially as our new manager. So I watched his first interview, and the things I could pick out were simply, first, I can say he has the charisma. He can carry everybody along, and if you're not ready to work with him or does what he wants, he's easily going to show you the way out. But I mean, why would you even want to play for him? He said something about being a utility player. Like, he had played different positions, and those positions he played helped him understand how people feel, telling them to play their particular role. So I feel he's going to bring everybody together as a unit to achieve a goal. And of course, when quality players come together and have the team's interest and everything to play for, I'm very optimistic. I believe we'll see changes. Over time, changing managers, Mourinho, Van Gaal, and different managers, there's been this optimism about it, but I just think it feels different. This one is really a manager. Like, he knows. He even talked about the atmosphere, because he has played in Old Trafford before when he was in Braga and some other teams. Yeah. So he said, like, if he knows how the atmosphere of Old Trafford is, 75 plus fans in the stadium ready to scream and shout, and you know I can imagine how excited I would be if I was there too. So yeah, he said if the players could get to use that to their advantage, and he's going to make the opponents just a bit laid back. He's going to intimidate the opponents. So it's good he knows these things that other managers have been overlooking. You have to be a tactical manager. You have to bring the charisma. You need to naturally know how to make people listen when you talk to them. I mean the media, not just the players. So yeah, there's a lot of positive things we can bring out from this new manager. I can't wait to see how it's going to unfold. I can't wait to see about everybody knows he plays a 3-4-3 system. So yeah, so many speculations. We really don't know, but I don't think he will be willing to change his style all of a sudden, because that's what made him. I mean, that's what made us hire him in the first place. So I've seen different analysts and different fans' opinions on who they think should play this role and that role. But I just think we really think we have an idea and we don't. Okay, take for instance, if Shaw comes back and decides to play him at left centre back, what are we going to say? But that aside, I'll just say what I think my starting lineup should be with that formation. That is going to be most effective for us. That's what I would just really like to talk about. And if you think you have like better ideas, you can also mention in the comment section. Let's just see what we think. So yeah, for me, it's going to be Onana at the back. It has to be Onana. I feel he has lots of qualities that we're yet to unlock, because we don't have a style of play. We don't have like a steady system, so you really can't see the best of him. We saw how good he could be at Inter and Ajax. So yeah, Onana has to start for me. Then the centre back, it has to be three centre backs. I think it should be Euro, Delict, and Martinez. You know, Other players could just be subs like Maguire and Evans, Lindelof. They have a major role to play too, but I think, if you want to create your identity, these are the three you should go with. It's very difficult because, Shaw, I would have liked to include Shaw in that back three, but, I'm not going to put Shaw in my system because I don't know how long he's going to stay fit. He just disrupts the system. So I think it will be better to leave him out of it. Let him come in and just play significant parts. I don't think you should build your team around him. So the wing backs for me will be Dalo and Mazuari. I know Mazuari is a right footer, so we still need like a left wing back. That's why I think Shaw could come in, to replace Mazuari whenever he's not fit or picks up an injury, or something goes wrong. Then Dalo has lots of potential. We all know he may make some poor decisions and mistakes sometimes, but we can all see that guy has the ability, he has the tendencies to become one of the best left right backs in the league, in my opinion. Yeah, so it has to be Dalo for me. Then the midfield, I'll go with Ugarte and Kobe Mainu. Please excuse me for a second. Yeah, I'll go with Ugarte and Mainu because I think Mainu is technically gifted to be creative and hold the ball well, provide for the wing backs, and just like play in between the lines. Because I think that's where our game is going to be centered around. Playing in between the lines, then looking for the wing backs to overlap. So yeah, Mainu is very important. As then I'll still tell you who I think I should have said it at the back, but I'll tell you who I think could be a replacement if we don't sign new players. Of course, it has to be Ericsson and Casemiro because those two could play similar roles when they come in. It won't be like the team will completely change. You can't really replace Ugate's legs. That's just one significant difference. He's the only one that has the energy, the legs to keep running like around the field. It's like a box-to-box defender. We always see him everywhere, at least from the best of what we've seen from Ugarte. Okay, yeah, then we've talked about the two midfielders. So yeah, it has to be the front three now, like two number 10s and a number 9. I think Hoyland should maintain his position. Sorry for skipping to Hoyland. Let me go to the the two number 10s. It has to be Bruno and Ahmad, in my opinion. You know why? Because I think Ahmad is our best right winger. I know he's not fully on the right wing, but he's still our best right winger. He holds the ball well. He doesn't really have pace, but I don't think we need pace. We will need pace too, but I think we should go with someone who is good at what he does and can produce magic for you at any time. He will hold the ball. They'll be able to interchange passes between Ugarte, Mainu, Bruno. They'll be able to create magic. Trust me, they'll create lots of opportunities for the striker. They will, because they're not selfish. They're team players. The moment you start putting Rashford and Garnacho, we will need them. They will play their parts. There are times we'll need that pace and directs. But I don't think you should build the game and team around it. I know the Premier League, they say it's a fast league, blah blah. But you've seen how Man City play. We know these people can do it. Or if one of them is not fit, then you could put, although it will probably change the system. I like Rashford and Garnacho, but I just think they make us lose the ball. If they always scored all the chances they created, or they scored at least 30% or 50% of it, would have been saying something different. They lose the balls way too much, and that always leaves us open because everybody that be running forward, then they'll lose the ball, and next thing we are open. So we need players that know how to hold the ball well in the opposition area. So yeah, I think that's good enough for me for a start. Before we start bringing similar players, Anthony will be very useful in this system. I don't know where he's going to play, but I've always said Anthony, really, we gave him a chance and he messed up. But there's something there, so I believe he's going to shine under this new manager. Let's just see how it goes. Everybody's enthusiastic about what is going to happen, and So if you have different opinions, or you feel like there are little tweaks we could do in the formation I just mentioned, you can just let me know. Let's just share ideas and see what happens. Have a lovely week, everyone. Bye.